Welcome to the GrimFace channel, a sanctuary for silent renegades, outcasts, and those who refuse to fit the mold. If you're here for the first time, know that you're among kindred spirits. This channel exists to empower those who've made an unbreakable pact with themselves, to dive deep, confront their inner darkness, and emerge stronger, sharper, and ready to conquer the extraordinary. We are the underdogs, forged in fire and destined to rise. Together, we're not just changing our own lives, we're shaping a world that's stronger, freer, and unapologetically authentic. Today, we'll uncover 9 powerful strategies that, if embraced, will begin to transform your life in ways that defy logic. The universe won't cast you aside. It will align with your purpose, opening doors you never imagined possible. Are you ready to begin? Let's dive into today's lesson. Life isn't a quiet stroll through a sunlit field. It's a brutal trial, a relentless test that measures your strength, your discipline, and your will to fight. The universe doesn't pause for your struggles, your excuses, or your fears. It's unyielding, merciless, and indifferent. But buried within that indifference is the power to shape your own fate. Chaos surrounds us, yet it's within this chaos that order is born. Today, we will confront that darkness, not as victims, but as warriors. This is the call for those who dare to rise, to dominate, to create meaning in a world that thrives on despair. This is for the few who refuse to kneel before mediocrity. Step 1 is to stand tall and command your presence. Standing tall is more than just a physical act. It's a statement of intent. It's telling the world and yourself that you're here to dominate, not to retreat. When you adopt a powerful posture, you're not just changing how others perceive you. You're reshaping how you perceive yourself. Confidence begins in the body and radiates outward, influencing your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Slouching is a form of surrender. It signals to others and to your subconscious that you are unsure, timid, or beaten. In contrast, standing tall projects strength, determination, and readiness. This isn't about vanity, it's about survival and dominance. Science backs this up. Standing straight increases testosterone associated with confidence and decreases cortisol linked to stress. Your body and mind are connected, and the way you carry yourself dictates your internal dialogue. When you slouch, you're telling yourself, "I'm not enough." When you stand tall, you declare, "I am more than capable." This shift affects everything, from how you approach challenges to how others respond to you. To command your presence, you must first claim your space. This doesn't mean being aggressive or imposing. It means existing unapologetically. Stand firmly with your feet shoulder width apart. Don't shrink yourself to accommodate others' comfort. Take up space because you deserve to. This physical act tells your mind, "I belong here." Every interaction becomes an opportunity to assert your presence. Walk into a room with purpose, head held high, eyes scanning the space. Don't just walk, stride, as if the ground belongs to you. Whether you're in a job interview, giving a presentation, or meeting someone for the first time, your body language sets the tone before you say a word. Your physical presence doesn't just influence others, it influences you. Standing tall activates your inner warrior. It reminds you that no challenge is insurmountable. When you hold your ground physically, it becomes easier to hold your ground mentally and emotionally. You'll notice your thoughts shift, fear diminishes, clarity sharpens, and resolve strengthens. Step 2 is to get your chaos in order. Before you tackle the world, your first mission is to establish mastery over your immediate environment. This means turning your surroundings into a place of order, clarity, and purpose. Chaos in your external world is a reflection of the chaos within, and the act of organizing your space is the first step toward reclaiming control over your life. Start with the small things: your desk, your closet, or your kitchen counter. Choose one area to address each day and commit to fully completing the task. Don't leave it half done. Follow through until you've restored order. This isn't just about tidiness. It's about developing discipline and showing yourself that you have the power to shape your environment. Each organized space is a victory, a building block in the fortress of control you're constructing. Once the external is handled, it's time to turn inward and face the mental chaos that holds you back. This isn't a task for the faint of heart. It requires courage to confront your fears, regrets, and distractions. Start by identifying what weighs you down. Write it all out. Every lingering doubt, every unspoken fear, and every mental hurdle that keeps you from moving forward. Seeing these things in black and white removes some of their power and gives you a starting point to dismantle them. Choose one item on your list and address it head on. It might be a difficult conversation you've been avoiding or a habit you need to break. Take action and cross it off. Each resolved issue clears the fog in your mind, sharpening your focus and preparing you for greater challenges. As you conquer your physical and mental clutter, you'll notice a shift, a sense of empowerment growing within you. Every piece of order you create in your life fortifies your ability to withstand external chaos. This newfound clarity and strength won't just stay within the walls of your home or the pages of your journal. It will ripple outward into every aspect of your life. Your actions will become more deliberate, your goals more achievable, and your presence more commanding. By building order in your domain, you establish a foundation that can weather any storm. When you've mastered your immediate surroundings and inner world, the chaos of the outside no longer intimidates you. It becomes an opportunity to expand your control. Step 3 is to kill comparison and acknowledge your progress. Comparison is a thief that steals your joy and erodes your self-worth. When you scroll through someone else's highlight reel, you see only the polished, curated version of their life, not the struggles, failures, and sacrifices it took to get there. Envy whispers lies in your ear, making you feel inadequate, like you're falling behind in a race you never agreed to run. The antidote to this destructive cycle is focus. Focus on your journey, your growth, and your unique path. When you catch yourself comparing, stop and redirect that energy inward. Ask yourself a powerful question. What did I do today to beat yesterday's me? This question reframes the narrative, placing the spotlight on your own progress rather than someone else's achievements. Tracking your progress is an act of self-empowerment. It gives you tangible evidence of your growth, reinforcing the fact that you're moving forward, even if the steps feel small. Set clear, measurable goals, and keep a journal to record your efforts. Each day, write down what you achieved, whether it's completing a project, overcoming a fear, or simply getting out of bed when it felt impossible. Don't just focus on the wins. Note areas where you can improve and commit to working on them. At the end of each week, review your entries. Celebrate your victories, no matter how insignificant they may seem. Each one is a brick in the foundation of your greatness, a testament to your resilience and drive. The more you focus on your progress, the more you'll realize how far you've come. Comparison will lose its grip because your achievements, no matter how unique, become enough. You'll start to see that your path is yours alone, shaped by your struggles, strengths, and aspirations. Over time, this mindset will build an inner confidence that is unshakable. You won't need validation from others because you'll already know your worth. By killing comparison, you free yourself to grow at your own pace, to measure success on your terms, and to create a life that is authentically yours. Instead of envying others, you'll inspire them with your unwavering focus on becoming the best version of yourself. Step 4 is to be truthful. Truth is a weapon, and wielding it requires courage and discipline. Lying may seem like an easy escape, but every lie is a chink in your armor, a weakness that leaves you vulnerable to being exposed and undermines your integrity. When you embrace honesty, you build a foundation of strength that cannot be shaken by scrutiny or doubt. Begin by auditing your daily conversations. Ask yourself, did I speak truthfully, or did I twist my words to avoid discomfort or to manipulate perception? Be ruthless in this self-examination. Recognize where you exaggerated, omitted, or avoided the truth. Correct these moments, not to shame yourself, but to learn and grow. Truth is not about perfection. It's about alignment. Aligning your words with your values and your actions. Practicing honesty in small ways strengthens your ability to wield it in larger, more significant situations. Start with simple acts of truth-telling. Say no when you mean it, instead of agreeing to things out of obligation or fear of judgment. Admit mistakes openly, whether it's to a coworker, a friend, or yourself. Speaking up when something feels wrong or needs to be addressed is another way to sharpen your blade. These acts of honesty are like training exercises, each one honing your skill and making truth a natural reflex. As you grow more comfortable with speaking the truth, you'll notice a shift, not only in how you perceive yourself, but also in how others perceive you. People will begin to trust you more deeply, knowing that your words carry weight and authenticity. Over time, truth becomes a light that cuts through the fog of deception, both in yourself and in the world around you. When you practice living in truth, you gain clarity about who you are, what you stand for, and the path you need to take. Lies lose their power because you've chosen to walk the harder, but ultimately more rewarding, road of honesty. This clarity also sharpens your ability to see through the lies of others, giving you an edge in understanding their motives and actions. Truth isn't just a weapon, it's a shield, protecting you from the chaos and manipulation of a dishonest world. By wielding truth like a sword, you carve a path of authenticity and strength, one that leads to a life of unshakable integrity and unwavering confidence. Step 5 is to embrace responsibility and carry the load. Responsibility is often seen as a burden, but in reality, it is the very forge where strength is made. Embracing responsibility means accepting the weight of your obligations, not as something to fear, but as a tool to shape your character and resilience. Start by taking an honest inventory of your current responsibilities, your job, your relationships, your personal goals. For each, ask yourself, what is within my power to improve? This question shifts your mindset from victim to creator, from passive observer to active participant in your own life. Responsibility isn't about perfection, it's about ownership. By owning your actions, decisions, and even your failures, you gain the power to learn, adapt, and grow. Each task you face and complete strengthens the muscles of your discipline and resolve. Blame is the refuge of the weak. The moment you point fingers at others for your circumstances, you relinquish your power to change them. When you take responsibility, even for things that seem unfair or beyond your control, you reclaim that power. If something went wrong, ask yourself what you could have done differently and how you can improve moving forward. This isn't about self-punishment. It's about accountability. Every time you step up and carry the load, no matter how heavy, you prove to yourself that you are capable of handling life's challenges. And as you master the responsibilities already on your plate, you'll find yourself hungry for more. Growth comes not from avoiding difficulty, but from embracing it and pushing your limits. Taking on greater responsibility is a choice to evolve. Once you've proven you can handle what's in front of you, look for opportunities to stretch yourself further. Volunteer for that demanding project at work. Step up in your community. Take on the challenge of building a healthier body, stronger relationships, or a more disciplined mind. Each new responsibility will test you, but it will also expand your capacity. Over time, the weight that once seemed unbearable becomes manageable, even light. Responsibility doesn't break you, it transforms you. It builds confidence, fosters resilience, and teaches you that you are far stronger than you believed. By embracing responsibility, you become the master of your own life, capable of carrying not just your load, but leading others by example. Step 6 is to pursue meaning over convenience. Refuse the easy path. Convenience is seductive, offering instant gratification and fleeting comfort. But it is a trap, a siren song that lures you away from your true potential. Pursuing meaning over convenience means rejecting the easy path and choosing one that challenges you to grow. Every time you face a decision, pause and ask yourself, does this action bring me closer to the life I want to build? This question is a compass, guiding you away from distractions and toward purpose. The hard road often demands sacrifice, time, energy, and comfort, but it rewards you with something far greater: fulfillment. Every step taken on the meaningful path strengthens your resolve, sharpens your focus, and brings you closer to realizing your vision. Building routines aligned with your goals is the foundation of this pursuit. Success is not achieved through grand gestures, but through consistent, disciplined effort. If your dream is fitness, commit to waking up at 5 a.m. and training before excuses creep in. If mastery of a craft is your aim, set aside time every day to practice with intention and rigor. These routines may feel tedious at first, but over time, they become automatic, a way of life. Sacrifice becomes second nature because your eyes are fixed on the greater reward. The pursuit of meaning is not about perfection, but persistence. Each time you choose the harder, more meaningful path, you reinforce your commitment to yourself and your dreams. The steep, unforgiving path is not for everyone. It's for those who dare to rise above mediocrity. As you continue to make choices that align with meaning, you'll notice a shift. Instant gratification loses its appeal because you've experienced the deeper satisfaction that comes from earning your achievements. You'll become the kind of person who thrives on challenge, who seeks growth over comfort, and who finds joy in the process of becoming. Meaning becomes your default setting because it's no longer a choice, it's who you are. By refusing the easy path, you claim the life of purpose, power, and fulfillment that convenience can never offer. Step 7 is to speak with precision, to shape reality. Words are not just sounds. They are powerful tools that shape the fabric of reality. Every word you speak carries energy, intention, and consequence. Careless words can sow doubt, confusion, or negativity, while precise words can inspire, motivate, and clarify. Speaking with precision begins with mindfulness. Before you say anything, pause and ask yourself, what is the purpose of these words? What will they create? This simple act of reflection transforms your speech from reactionary noise to deliberate action. Words are spells, and every time you speak, you are casting one. So choose wisely. Speak with the intent to build, uplift, and empower both yourself and others. Practicing precision in your language requires replacing uncertainty with confidence and clarity. Stop using words that weaken your message, such as maybe, hopefully, or I'll try. Instead, commit to stronger declarations. I will, I am, and I can. Replace negative phrases like I can't with empowering alternatives like I'm learning to. This shift not only changes how others perceive you, but also rewires your own mindset. Over time, you'll start to believe in your ability to achieve what you speak, because your words will align with your intentions. Eliminate filler words and excuses. They dilute your message and weaken your resolve. Each word you speak should serve a purpose, like a blade honed for a specific cut. The power of precise speech extends beyond how others hear you. It transforms how you hear yourself. When you consistently choose words that reflect clarity and confidence, you reinforce those qualities in your mind. People will begin to listen more attentively, valuing your input because your words carry weight and intention. More importantly, you'll begin to believe in your own authority. Precision in speech creates precision in thought, and precision in thought leads to decisive action. By shaping your reality through deliberate, purposeful language, you take control of your narrative and command the respect and outcomes you desire. Words are not just tools. They are the foundation of the world you are building. Speak with precision, and you shape reality to your will. Step 8 is to seek chaos, to forge order. Chaos is a natural part of life, a force that often feels overwhelming, but holds the potential for transformation. It is not your enemy. It is raw energy waiting to be harnessed. Chaos emerges in areas where neglect, fear, or inaction have allowed disorder to grow. Instead of avoiding these turbulent areas, face them head-on. Identify where chaos thrives in your life, be it in your finances, relationships, or personal discipline, and make a deliberate choice to confront it. Chaos will not resolve itself. It requires your action to transform it into order. Every storm is an opportunity to reshape your reality, to take control, and to create a system that brings clarity and balance. To forge order from chaos, you must approach it strategically. Begin by breaking it down into manageable parts. If your finances are in disarray, don't panic. Track every dollar you earn and spend. Build a budget, eliminate unnecessary expenses, and set clear financial goals. If your relationships are strained, don't avoid the discomfort. Initiate honest conversations, even if they feel awkward or painful. Address misunderstandings, set boundaries, and communicate openly. If self-discipline is your challenge, don't drown in excuses. Establish routines, eliminate distractions, and commit to small, consistent actions that build momentum. Each step you take in taming chaos is a step toward mastery. You're not just organizing your life, you're reclaiming your power over it. The transformation from chaos to order isn't a one-time event. It's a continuous process that builds resilience and strength. Chaos will always reappear in new forms, testing your ability to adapt and evolve. But the more you confront it, the more skilled you become at shaping it into something purposeful. Over time, you'll begin to welcome chaos as an opportunity for growth rather than a threat to stability. You'll recognize it as a crucible where you can forge new skills, deeper understanding, and greater control. By seeking out chaos instead of running from it, you train yourself to thrive in adversity. You become the architect of your life, capable of transforming disorder into systems, confusion into clarity, and fear into confidence. Chaos isn't just a force to endure, it's a tool to wield. Step 9 is to master the balance between chaos and order. Life exists on the edge of chaos and order, a delicate balance where growth and creativity flourish. Too much order leads to monotony, a rigid structure that stifles innovation and passion. On the other hand, too much chaos spirals into confusion, leaving you overwhelmed and ineffective. Mastering the balance between chaos and order is about finding that dynamic middle ground, a state where structure provides stability, yet flexibility allows for exploration and spontaneity. This is the space where true mastery begins. It requires you to embrace both discipline and risk, pushing yourself beyond the confines of routine while maintaining a foundation to return to. To achieve this balance, you must first design a life that supports both structure and adaptability. Create a schedule that anchors your day with consistent habits, whether it's morning workouts, focused work sessions, or evening self-reflection rituals. These routines provide a stable framework that keeps you grounded. However, within this structure, leave room for the unexpected. Allow moments to explore new ideas, take on challenges that stretch your capabilities, or engage in activities that spark joy and creativity. Tracking your progress is essential, but so is allowing yourself the freedom to deviate from the plan when opportunity calls. This interplay between discipline and flexibility keeps life vibrant and engaging. Finding this equilibrium is not a one-size-fits-all process. It's a constant dance that evolves with you. Pay attention to the signals in your life. If you feel stuck or uninspired, lean into chaos, take risks, seek adventure, and challenge your limits. If you feel overwhelmed or lost, lean into order, return to your routines, create a to-do list, or focus on what you can control. Over time, you'll develop an intuitive sense of when to push boundaries and when to regroup. This mastery of balance not only enriches your life, but also builds resilience. It teaches you to adapt to uncertainty and create harmony in the face of change. Life thrives in the tension between chaos and order. Master that balance, and you master yourself. Life doesn't reward those who wait for it to improve. It rewards those who step into the darkness with resolve and refuse to back down. Every strategy here is a weapon, forged for those who dare to rise above the chaos. But weapons are useless unless wielded. This is your challenge, to take what you've learned and transform it into action. The world doesn't care if you succeed, but you should. Don't just survive, dominate. GrimFace doesn't hesitate. GrimFace doesn't relent. GrimFace seizes life by the throat and commands it to obey. The storm is here, and we are the ones who shape its fury. Be the storm. Be unstoppable.